Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Gia Giudice shares unseen moments filming Next Gen NYC with mom, Teresa. That RHONG mom and daughter shared a new look at their bond, and we have a look at the moments that didn't make it to air. Whether in the Garden State or the Big Apple, Next Gen NYC's Gia Giudice knows how to give audiences what they want, having grown up in front of the cameras. And she's also sharing new looks at her tight-knit bond with her mom, Teresa Giudice, who made a cameo on her daughter's Bravo series. Gia posted a series of behind-the-scenes photos on her Instagram recently, including a couple with the Real Housewives of New Jersey's mom by her side. Gia showed that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, as seen in a video clip she posted, showing the mother-daughter duo walking across a Manhattan street to their dinner, with Next Gen NYC's Brooks Marks and his mother, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City's Meredith Marks, featured in episode 2 where the skinny Italian author broke the fourth wall when spotting a familiar face. Sporting an Yves Saint Laurent purse, Gia looked ready to film as she posed on the sidewalk in her denim pants, which Teresa said in the episode she didn't like, and a metallic, sleeveless, draped blouse. In another photo, the New Jersey native said cheese before spot, Carriage House NYC, where filming took place, with Teresa showing off a flowing, summery green dress, topped off with a matching Channel bag. After the sun went down, the pair smiled alongside Meredith and Brooks, both of whom matched fabulously in their fashionable black attire. In the video clip, Gia and Teresa were spotted filming as they crossed the street. In Season 1, Episode 2, Teresa and Meredith got the scoop from Gia and Brooks about the group taking on New York City and all its energy. In Episode 3, Teresa appeared again, covering topics that ranged from laser removal to her nether regions and Gia hosting a pizza and pool party at her family's New Jersey home. Teresa promised to watch what goes down on the security cameras, though audiences will have to look no further than Bravo and Peacock to see how it all unfolds, of course. The Italian cuisine queen later offered her best pizza-making tips to Gia and her friends during a video call on Gia's phone. In Season 1, Episode 2, Teresa and Meredith got the scoop from Gia and Brooks about the group taking on New York City and all its energy. In Episode 3, Teresa appeared again, covering topics that ranged from laser removal to her nether regions and Gia hosting a pizza and pool party at her family's New Jersey home. Teresa promised to watch what goes down on the security cameras, though audiences will have to look no further than Bravo and Peacock to see how it all unfolds, of course. The Italian cuisine queen later offered her best pizza-making tips to Gia and her friends during a video call on Gia's phone. Teresa's cameos certainly set the bar for the other housewives slated to appear later in the series. The show's trailer teases Ariana Bierman and Riley Burris' mothers, former housewives Kim Zolciak and Candace Burris, respectively, of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, will also appear. Meanwhile, read more about Teresa being in shock when first learning about Gia's decision to under the knife. Gia's relationship with her family has always been central to her story. Growing up in a famous household comes with unique pressures, and Next Gen doesn't shy away from exploring those themes. Gia's behind-the-scenes snippets included touching moments with her mother Teresa and siblings, revealing the tight-knit bond that supports them through every challenge. One particularly moving video showed Gia and Teresa sharing a quiet moment after a long day of filming. The screen was filled with genuine smiles and soft words of encouragement, a reminder that no matter how public their lives may be, the foundation of family remains private and sacred. Fans expressed gratitude for these moments, feeling they gave a fuller picture of the woman behind the reality star. Navigating fame and self-discovery, Gia's journey on Next Gen is not just about external drama, it's about growth. She has used her platform to discuss mental health, body image, and the journey to self-acceptance, topics that resonate deeply with many young viewers. Her unseen footage brought these conversations to life, showcasing candid discussions with castmates about their struggles and triumphs. One clip revealed a heartfelt talk between Gia and a close friend about the pressures of social media. They spoke about the curated nature of online personas and the difficulty of maintaining authenticity when every post is scrutinized. These unscripted moments of honesty underscored the show's deeper themes, elevating it from mere entertainment to a platform for genuine dialogue. The magic of friendship. The Next Gen cast isn't just a group of co-stars, they've become a surrogate family. Gia's posts highlighted the warmth and camaraderie that developed over months of filming. Whether supporting each other through tough scenes or sharing inside jokes during downtime, the bonds formed on set were a key takeaway for fans. In one video, Gia captured a spontaneous rooftop hangout where the cast shared stories and dreams under the stars. The scene was unfiltered, joyous, and underscored the importance of friendship in navigating the ups and downs of young adulthood in the spotlight. Challenges behind the camera. Of course, filming Next Gen wasn't all fun and games. Gia's unseen moments also included candid looks at the pressures of being on a hit show. There were moments of exhaustion, frustration, and doubt, the reality behind the reality. Gia opened up about days when the weight of expectations felt heavy and the emotional toll of reliving personal challenges on camera became overwhelming. One particularly revealing clip showed Gia during a break, confiding in the crew about her fears of being misunderstood. It was a reminder that behind the glamour and drama, these young stars are human, grappling with complex emotions while living their lives in front of millions. A message to fans. Through sharing these unseen moments, Gia expressed gratitude to her supporters and a desire to connect on a deeper level. She emphasized that the footage was meant to show that nobody's life is perfect, especially in the age of social media where people often compare their behind-the-scenes to others' highlight reels. Gia's openness sparked a wave of support from fans, many of whom shared their own stories of struggle and resilience. It created a community of empathy, reinforcing the idea that authenticity can be a powerful tool in breaking down stigma and fostering understanding. Looking ahead, as Next Gen continues to evolve, Gia's behind-the-scenes revelations have set a new standard for transparency and connection in reality TV. They remind us that beyond the scripts and edits are real people living real lives, with all the messiness and beauty that entails. Gia's willingness to share these moments is more than a peek behind the curtain. It's an invitation to see her world as it truly is, encouraging fans to embrace their own journeys with honesty and courage. Gia Giudice has always been a bright star in her own right, but as cameras rolled for Next Gen, a fresh chapter unfolded, one filled with laughter, surprises, and moments never before shared with the world. The reality TV scene has been Gia's backdrop since childhood, but Next Gen gave her a new canvas, a fresh stage to step beyond the familiar and carve out a narrative uniquely hers. Recently, Gia opened up about some unseen moments from filming that reveal the real heart and hustle behind the scenes. A new generation, a new perspective. For Gia, Next Gen isn't just another show, it's a celebration of youth, resilience, and reinvention. While the cameras capture the glam and drama, there's so much more happening in the background. People think it's all just scripted scenes and polished moments, Gia said in a candid interview. But honestly, a lot of the best stuff happens off-camera, the silly jokes, the genuine connections, the little mistakes that make everything feel real.